Good morning.
Hello.
Or I guess
Oh, there we go. Oh, no.
Hey,
Oh, I couldn't hear you for a second there. I wonder why.
I will check my Discord settings because Discord loves to cause trouble with which microphone I'm using. It says it's using the right one.
Yeah, I think it's just a connection problem. That's okay. We'll sort it out as we go.
Is your area cooled down a bit? I know that you were
Yes.
dealing with
It
a
was
nasty heat wave.
It was so awful. And now it's 10 degrees cooler. It's a huge difference. Yeah.
And did you get your window units installed, the new ones?
No. So Sam bought them and only one showed up. So he's still chasing them up to try and get the other ones. And
wait,
the one that
do you think it's because everybody ordered them because they're desperate?
No. But the one that showed up, we have been using to try and cool the bedrooms down so that people can actually get some sleep. Because otherwise, my kid just lays awake like, I'm so hot, it's nasty.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that your kid was doing what I like to call floor time, where you get on the floor and you lay on whatever hard, cool surface you have.
Literally that. Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
relatable. Like, I fully understand.
We doing geek midweekers? Yeah. I'm out of town on Friday. So, Jesse and the lovely Amy agreed to do it on Wednesday instead.
I agreed so much as I kind of pushed you guys to be like, I know that both of you, either you or your significant other, are having Magic the Gathering problems, and I'm here to help.
Yes. I'm very excited to hear how an actual Magic the Gathering person feels about the Magic the Gathering climate right now.
Yeah, I'll talk about MagicCon, which just happened too.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fun. We love some magic conventions. I mean, yes, somebody in chat said I'm here for Sam's intervention. I'm not gonna stage an intervention. No, I don't think I have that power.
He hasn't bought cards in a bit now.
Oh, like a week and a half.
Yeah. So I think he's mentally moved on to Horse Girls, which is, you know, still potentially a money sink, but it's no longer Magic. So
we should probably save this for the actual show, because you got to tell me what the hell that means. Like, is he investing in like women who love horses?
No. Oh my gosh. Wait, have you seen Uma Musume yet?
Is that the anime where the girls are horses?
Yes. So the game finally got localized.
There's a game.
Yeah, and it's really good. And it's really good. You pick a horse girl and you train her and you like min-max her stats and stuff. And then she has goals depending on her personality. She'll have goals that she wants to reach. And if you reach all of her goals, then she like has a successful career.
Is this like a gacha game?
It is a gacha game, but I haven't spent any money on it. It's more like a roguelite kind of, because you do a career, and if you reach a point where you can't progress anymore, you just end the career and start over. It's really fun. It's really fun. I was trying to pitch Jesse on it last week, and he was also confused, if that helps.
I mean, I'm only familiar with the anime because I'll see like the ridiculous screenshots. I think my favorite is the one that shows like, instead of having bike lanes, they have horse girl lanes.
Mm-hmm. The animation in the anime is crazy as well. Like, really good.
That's so wait, who makes this game? What is it called? Something
Uma Musume. UMAMUSUME.
Okay. So glad that auto completes. Okay, I was about to ask if it was a Cygames thing. It is a Cygames thing. Okay, awesome. Cygames has the absolute weirdest record of they make like pretty good games. Some of them are like gachapon games, some of them are like card games. They're the Shadowverse people, and they funnel that money into making pretty good anime, some of which is tie-ins for their stuff, and some of which is just like standalone, hey man, we just kind of want to get freaks with it,
Just
so
wanted to make
we got
this.
freaked with it. Yeah. Which, good for them. I think their Shadowverse 2 just launched this week too.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, I played a lot of the first one, in part because they paid me to, but in part because I really like the bouncy big booba anime girls.
That's so fair. Yeah.
They bounce up and down when you're playing the game. It's great.
Dude, have you ever seen footage of or played Nikkei?
Is that the one where it's women with guns and they're over barricades and they're like, it's like
and you just watch their butts jiggle while they shoot guns?
Okay, here's the weirdest thing about that game. I knew nothing about it, and I saw there was a thing on the Twitch bounty board. And for anybody who's watching and doesn't know what that is, sometimes they'll be like, hey, if you play this game for an hour, we'll give you some amount of money based on your viewership. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I could go out for dinner tonight. That would be really nice. What is this thing? Oh, it looks like a gachapon game. Okay, I'm down. And of course, I didn't know what it was going into it, and neither did my stream. And they got treated to me having like riotous laughter about, what do you mean the women are robots? They're having discussions of free will. It's a goddess of victory, Nikkei, and there's just these ridiculous looking women bent over barricades shooting at helicopters.
Bro, there's like a crazy Venn diagram on a bunch of these games of like visually extreme fan service and story-wise like some of the deepest shit that's ever been written, and you're like, what?
You're like, you cannot have this
Why
little
is this the
girl
crossover?
saying this. I don't know what's going on. Oh, it's so strange. Yeah, I'm scrolling down. That was over 2 years ago that had happened. I was like checking through like my like games played history, and it's like, yeah, you played that game for 1 hour on February 26th, and you had no idea what you were doing going in there. So yeah, I guess Twitch approved of that being content. I was like, am I gonna get taken down for this? Oh, I don't know.
Which is so funny now that we're in the era of them like outlawing people showing their hips.
It's like this was in the time period where they were like doing takedowns on a lot of like the kind of hot tub stream stuff.
Yeah.
And then you look at like, but you paid me money to show whatever this was.
Okay. I'll take
right,
it,
man.
but
I'll take it. I'm getting pizza tonight.
yeah. As you should.
Oh, I see another one of the gachapon games mentioned, Zenless Zone Zero. Yeah, that's one of the really polished ones. It's like made by the Genshin people.
It's made by the Genshin guys, yeah.
Yeah. And then of course there's just like Genshin Impact, which I assume they're still like making expansions for.
Yeah, when
know, I think
Genshin
we
first
should
came
take it.
out, Sam was like, this is gonna be like gotcha Breath of the Wild. And I was like, that's an interesting idea. Yeah, that is basically what it is. But I didn't find it interesting for long enough to I get more joy out of Genshin watching really amazing artists draw their favorite characters from Genshin. I would rather do that than play the game.
I just like looking at cosplayers. Like if you go to an anime convention now and you see a overcomplicated costume that's got bright colors, there's like a 90% chance it's Genshin Impact.
Genshin, yeah.
And I was once doing a live stream from Anime Boston, and I was asking people like if I didn't know their custom, like, are you a Genshin Impact? And they'd be like, yeah, I'm this thing who's like Batman, but sexy and not. I'm like, that's so. Thank you so much. You told me about the character too, which I really did need to know.
I love the pitch of, yeah, I'm Batman, but sexy.
Like, Batman's already sexy. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
come on, man.
Yeah, I think Genshin Impact. I just kind of like wandering around and seeing like the cities they built for it. I don't really find a gameplay loop fun, but I like, I don't know, touristing in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love getting to see that. I did that with Guild Wars too.
Oh, really?
Guild Wars 2 and also Guild Wars also.
Right,
Yes.
right. I got you.
Yeah. I did it with both. Guild Wars has some gorgeous maps.
I guess MMOs in general, because they're meant to be like a world you live in, it's interesting to log on just to see like what that's like, you know? Depending on who's
You've
made
played
it.
some 14. It's got some nice places.
Yeah. I still love 14.
It's pretty.
It's very pretty. When Sam and I first started playing it, the reason I kept playing initially was because when I cast spells, it looked nice. And I was like, oh, that's fun. I like all the sparkles.
I like sparkles.
Yeah,
Sparkles
I
good.
like the sparkles when I heal somebody. That's so fun.
Why don't we have sparkles in everything? I need to... People in chat, what MMOs that have come out recently are worth like spending, I don't know, 10 hours just kind of wandering in as a tourist? I don't have to actually like play the game. I can just like make a character and then be like, I'm looking at your architecture. No, not 14. I said recent MMOs. Warframe is not an MMO, it's instance space. Guild Wars 2, also not recent. Chat.
Not a true MMO, but I love Palia. Palia's fun, yeah.
What's Palia?
Palia is more about like building a house and doing kind of more like domestic quests.
Oh, it's got like a bright style to it. That's kind of nice.
It does, yeah. Everybody gets their own like home. So from the get-go, like the major part of the beginning of the game is like, here's your plot of land, here's where you live, here's how you clear it and build a home for yourself, etc., etc.
I'm looking at it on Steam right now. I don't know why. This is kind of reminding me of, there was that Disney game that came out a few years ago where it was just like
Dreamlight
manage
Valley?
your home. I never played it.
That's the right
But
name,
it's just
chat.
like manage your fantasy home and also Disney characters are there.
Yeah, Disney Dreamlight Valley. Bro, I had friends who got so into that game.
You played it?
I did
Dreamlight
play
Valley?
it. I didn't go hard on it. I didn't get to meet, you know, nearly as many characters. But yeah, it has like sort of weird Kingdom Hearts energy sometimes, in that you are sort of like transported to the worlds of different characters, but those characters also live like in your valley. If that makes sense.
Well, would you recommend it as like a fun, just like pretty game to play?
How much is it?
I'm looking. It's on Steam sale right now. It is $30, just about.
Oh my god.
It's worth $30 to, I don't know,
$30. I don't.
flirt with Goofy. Can I flirt with Goofy in the game?
Yeah. Yeah, you
Oh,
can.
thank God. Okay.
Yeah, he
It's probably
loves
worth
to
30
he
bucks.
loves to fish. You can like throw a hyux at each other and he'll fish. Someone said it's on Game Pass.
I don't have Game Pass.
I don't either.
Somebody's saying, but he's married.
Goofy?
So,
Goofy's married?
yeah. I mean, he was married, and sometimes he's married again.
Wait.
He's
Hold
a
on.
widower.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Is Goofy married?
Somebody's asking, why flirt with Goofy if I can flirt with my bed and date everything? I'm planning on playing that game. Date Everything looks fun, but it also looks like a game that it fundamentally is upsetting to me because I don't think they should have sexy humanoid versions of the things. I think they should just be things.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, my bed is like a sexy woman. It's like, okay, actually, my bed is just a sexy bed. We could leave it there. I understand, like, I'm way more objectum than most people.
Yeah. I was gonna say, this is the Transformers lover in you.
Yeah,
coming
it's
out
like,
a little bit.
They're robots, but also
Yeah,
aliens. I'll humanize whatever. Oh, so what's the verdict on is Goofy married?
Okay, so he was depicted as being married to a woman named Mrs. Geef in the cartoons in the 1950s.
Oh.
She was depicted as also being very goofy. They were goofy together. But at some point they just stopped using her and decided he was a single dad. There doesn't seem to be any like specific point. Yeah. There doesn't seem to be any specific point at which it all fell apart. So I don't know.
So that sounds like Goofy got divorced first. But it was like a quiet divorce. Maybe they weren't officially married.
I'm trying to remember. I really recently rewatched the Goofy movies because I really liked the first one and I don't like the second one very much, but everybody was memeing the second one a lot recently, so I was like, I don't remember much about this movie. Maybe it's better than I remember, and it's not worth your time, FYI.
No,
but anyways,
Extremely Goofy movie is okay.
Yeah, it's
Goofy
so mid.
Is fantastic. Like a
Goofy
movie is
so
just a good movie.
Yes, I agree. But I think doesn't Goofy have a line like "Your mother's up there with the stars" or something? Yeah. So she definitely died.
Who is Max Goofa's mom?
Ooh.
Okay, so Miss Geef is Max's mom, and she's the one who's dead and or separated, but it sounds like dead.
Yeah, dead or an
in
astronaut.
The Goof Troop universe.
Yeah.
But then he started dating, what was it, the librarian in a Goofy movie?
An extremely Goofy movie, the librarian at the university, yeah.
And sometimes in the other Disney stuff, it's like Clarabelle, I think. It's a cow woman.
Oh, Clarabelle. Wait, were they supposed to be dating? No way.
Yeah, I thought that she was sometimes dating Goofy.
Really?
But I think maybe that was like in the middle. Here we go. For a brief time in the 60s, Clarabelle Cow is dating Goofy. So sometimes in the cartoons and in the comics, they were depicted as like partners. But that must have happened at a different time.
Jesse says
I'm going to go with Goofy was married to Miss Geef.
Okay.
They separated.
Okay.
He starts dating Clarabelle. It doesn't work out. He goes back to Miss Geef.
Okay.
They have a kid. Right. She dies. And now he's dating Librarian.
Oh my gosh. What a roller coaster. But Stranger Things.
Welcome to Goofenders.
You know? Welcome to Goofenders.
I'm building the Goofy timeline for you, chat.
The thing that always fucked me up about Goofy is why does he hang out with Pete? I'll never understand it.
Are they college friends or something?
I don't know.
Pete is so mean to him.
He's so mean. He just does not seem like the right energy to be friends with Goofy. Why are they friends? They were friends through the entire Goof show too, the whole cartoon and everything.
It's because they're neighbors, and I guess it's from a time before, like, everybody just ignored their neighbors.
Why does Goofy hang out with Pete?
I love this. Goofy is Pete's Ned Flanders. He's like, hidey-ho, Gooferinos, and he just shows up with a nice apple pie he baked, only to get stepped on.
There's a Reddit post called "Pete is somewhat abusive." ... Yeah. Somewhat. Very.
Yeah, they are neighbors. I don't know. I feel like they must have known each other in college or something for them to have like any sort of cordiality.
Yeah.
Every single tab I have open, this Paleo thing, this Disney Dreamlight Valley, it's showing me little like demos, and it's all like build a house and go fishing. And they're both like, I opened one tab and it shows me a video and somebody's fishing. I opened the other tab, it shows me somebody fishing. Okay, I guess I just need to play more fishing mini games.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, they were both working at the photo place at the start of Goofy Movie. That was supposed to be like a JC Penney, right?
It was,
like
yeah. Yeah, because Goofy's like trying to take pictures of a little kid. Okay. I'll close that.
Gotta close all these tabs about Goofy.
Everything is very like, well, yeah, Pete and Goofy are friends, and Pete does think of Goofy as his friend, as long as Goofy is never more successful than he is in any way. And I'm like, that's not a good friend. That's not a friendship.
Friendship, dog. That's, I don't know, a person that you associate with because you want to seem better by comparison?
Yeah.
What is this?
Where's Mickey, man?
Does Mickey even like exist in the Goof Troop universe?
He has to, right? He must.
Does he?
Where's Mickey and Donald?
I mean, I imagine Donald is busy like taking care of the nephews, because I don't know if this crosses over into the DuckTales universe.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
Are DuckTales and Goof Troop the same universe? Google help.
Wait, yeah, is Goof Troop an AU? I never thought about that, but I guess it could be an alternate universe where Goofy was never friends with Mickey.
Okay, so in the DuckTales TV show, the more recent one, not original DuckTales,
the David
new
Tennant
DuckTales
Scrooge one,
Goof Troop is canon. So it is that is the same universe.
Okay, interesting.
Which would mean that I think Mickey exists, because I think Mickey doesn't really associate with them, but he is in that universe. Oh my god, are there just cities with mostly bird people and then cities with mostly dog people and like one cat, Pete, and they're like weirdly racist?
Maybe? I don't like that.
Oh no.
In most Mickey properties, they all hang out together. Everybody's in the same town.
Yeah, because they're like the same, they're the trio.
Yeah, because they're besties. What happened?
Segregation. Yeah, Lord Crier, you're right, it's segregation.
Oh my god. Oh no. Wait, so Mickey is in the DuckTales universe though, is what you're saying?
Is Mickey in DuckTales?
I'm typing the same thing.
I'm like looking for articles, searching. I need to go deeper.
Officially, Mickey does not appear in DuckTales. What?
He's not even allowed to be mentioned in the DuckTales reboot universe, which is the one where Goof Troop is canon. I guess maybe he's like a public figure and he just has no association with them.
Oh my gosh. Are all of these friendships just like for the camera?
Oh no. I thought it was real. I thought that they were like
That's so sad. Buds. I thought they were all besties. Remember that retelling of Jack and the Beanstalk where they were all starving in a little hut together and Mickey came home with a magic bean?
And you've got the little like slicing the bread and it's like see-through. I love that. I love that little like
I'm so glad
Donald is suffering and I'm laughing.
Like they starved together, you know? Maybe that's why. Sometimes when you go through enough horrific stuff with another person, you're like, I still love you, but like, I need us to go live our separate lives. Maybe they just went through too much together.
It's like they have a shared trauma, and if he sees them, he'll be reminded of that time.
Yeah.
They were Ghostbusters? Huh? Where does House of Mouse fit in? So House of Mouse, I like to think takes place in the Kingdom Hearts universe, which might be the Dreamlight Valley universe.
It might be the Dreamlight Valley universe, yeah. Maybe the House of Mouse is just like over the hill, you know?
They're all there. Oh, is that Jessie?
It is a Jessup.
Might be.
Hello, Jesse.
It might be me.
We've been putting the world to rights, dude.
I'm not sure I know what that means, but I'm here for it.
Good.
We've been deep diving on Goofy lore.
All right, well, never mind. It's been fun.
No,
I feel like it's time for me to go.
You just got here. Wait.
No.
Yeah, this whole pre-show has been the secret bonus episode of Geekenders where it's only about Goofy.
It really has.
I mean, sometimes that's fine. That's, it's what it needs to be. For the kids.
That's what the kids need.
For the kids, of course. Sorry for the delay.
That's okay. We might just have to do a shorter episode, but that's okay because we did a bonus episode that's entirely about the Goof Troop universe, so.
I'm fine with not being a part of that, so it's all good.
I can't believe this.
By the way,
Question mark?
Look at this. You know what? We'll talk about it on the show. What an outrage.
What an outrage.
Outrage?
Yeah. You heard me. You heard the words I said. And my giant bottle of gas station water. You heard what I said.
What makes a gas station water?
Water that I buy at a gas station that's bigger than I'd ever buy for myself otherwise. Also, I've never once purchased more than one smart water at a time. Does that make any sense?
Sure.
Like, I'm not going to the grocery store and buying this, but it's what's available at the gas station when I get my gas.
And you're thirsty because you see the
I wanted a
car
lot of
drinking. You see your
Yeah.
car getting a sip, and you're like, I need a sip too.
And I wanted a little sip too. Exactly. I wanted to quench my thirst. I wanted to get like a hamster on one of those wheels.
Should I make hamster bottles, but for people?
I would love that. I'd hang it
I
right
bet
here.
they
just
do. Even just as
I stream.
Weird gift.
First off, they totally do. It's one of those hats where you put the beer in the thing and it goes down in your mouth.
Oh, yeah.
I should get that for streaming. Or one of those backpacks. One of those camel backpacks.
Oh, no, you already wear
Camelback,
glasses. Never mind. They're the straws that go around your whole face as glasses, and you get to watch
I
the
need
liquid.
I need these to see. It's
I
not
know.
for
That's why I
fashion.
said
It's,
never mind. Never mind.
I'm terribly blind.
If you loop them on top, it won't really work.
That's true. That's accurate. That works.
Okay, chat. How are we sounding?
Do we sound
Testing.
balanced? Yeah. How do our dabs look?
How are our dabs looking? Are they crispy?
Help me, chat.
Crispy
Help me.
dabs.
I'm too old. I'm too old.
Levels are good. Sound
I'm
is
too
good.
close to death to deal with this. I only have so many years left.
You're close
I
to
gotta deal with
death?
dabs. I only got so many years.
That feels
and then
really
I got
early, man.
dabs. They're dabbing. That might be the last thing I see. You could go at any
Us
time.
dabbing?
What if this is the last? What if I die right now and the last thing I see is dabs?
I'll
That would
probably
be tragic.
Yeah, I'll probably never dab again.
Exactly,
to be honest.
that would be
It would always make
tragic.
me think of your death.
Right. And then
Or it would go the other
Well,
way, and I
hold
dab
on,
all the
hold on.
time. Yes.
Hold on. If my death leads to you not dabbing anymore, it's a life well lived.
No.
Oh,
If I stop one person from dabbing anymore, a life well worth
Stop
ending.
this.
Jesse,
I
your
would-
life is worth more than this.
Not really in the grand
Stop.
cosmic scheme.
Stop it.
If I can stop one person from dabbing,
Unreal.
it would have been worth it. It would have been my purpose. Yeah, we don't know what our purpose is. But I feel like this could be it. This could really
At
be
your
it.
funeral, there will be a 21 dab salute.
I'd raise from the dead and be like, no, and kill everyone there.
I go to the front. I'm like, it's what he wanted. He said it himself.
No, you specifically can't dab anymore.
Yeah, so I have to get 21 other people to dab.
I would. You'd hear a groan from inside the coffin. Cut that out. Yeah.
All right, chat. We're gonna go to the splash screen, and then we're gonna run the intro, and then we're gonna do the show. So don't go anywhere. We will see you in just a moment.